In this video, I'm going to be discussing marketing strategies for local businesses. Now, what I mean by that is, hey, if you've got a business which only serves your local community, in other words, typically within, say 4 miles of where you physically operate from, or maybe within like 30 minutes, whatever your definition is of a local business. In other words, that, how far are people willing to travel to use your services? So whether you're a dentist or whether you're a physiotherapist or a chiropractor, whatever your service is, if you're offering a local service, then this video is absolutely for you, where I'm going to be teaching you some of the top strategies that you can be using to market your local business. So in no particular order, implement a local SEO strategy. So what I mean by that is optimize your website. It's called on-page optimization. And what we do is we'll optimize things like your title tag. Make sure your title tags on various pages are relevant to whatever keyword you want your website to be listed for. Make sure you've got the H tags in place, like your header 1. Make sure your content is adequately suited for the keyword that you're trying to optimize. So if you're trying to create a page for dentist in London, make sure you've got the words dentist in London mentioned, in your title tags, in your H tags, in your body content. So when Google does come onto your page, it knows pretty much this page is about dentists in London. But please don't start spamming your page with keywords, otherwise that will go against you. Use consistent local citations. In other words, they're called NAPs, which stands for name, address, and phone number. So what you really need to do, you need to be sort of listing your businesses within local directories, local newspapers, local blogs, and so on. But when you do, make sure that the format of your company name, your address, and your phone number is consistent throughout all these directories or platforms that you must be advertising on. So when engines such as Google looks at them, they know that, hey, this is all part of one business. Use structured data or schema markups. So with schema markups, you can tell Google, things like your address, your phone number, the services that you provide, and so much more. Again, you're helping Google to understand your business and what your website is all about. So whilst on the subject of local SEO, get your website listed within local business directories. So if just take a look around. What are the businesses or platforms that you can advertise on? And make sure that your business is listed within them with quality content, and ideally with a backlink back to your website. Again, in other words, that wherever you list your business, if it's got a link pointing from that directory to your website, that's going to help you, as long as where you're listing is a quality source and is of a relevant industry sector to your business. Claim your local business listing. So what I mean by that is essential that you go to places like Google My Business, Bing Places, Apple Places, and make sure that you create an account and add your business to these platforms. So what these will do is that on the Google page, your business can be listed just below the Google Ads section. And the beauty about getting your business listed within this section is that each time somebody clicks on them, it will be free. It won't cost you a single penny. Every single click is absolutely free. But do remember that once you've created an account and your account has been verified, or your business has been verified, don't just neglect it. Go there and maintain it on a regular basis. Get people to review your listings or your business. Do regular comments, regular updates, regular photos, regular offers, and so on. And this will keep your profile maintained. And the more you look after your profile, the more these platforms such as Google will look after you. Create a paid search account with Google Ads. Now, this is by far the fastest way you can start marketing your local business. Because in other platforms such as SEO and Google My Business, it could take a while before your business can start to get shown on the Google page. But with Google Ads, you can literally get your business listed at the top of the Google page within 24 hours. And don't forget, over 63% of people will click on the top listings on the Google page. So when just go to Google now, right? Type in whatever keyword that people might use to find your business. Now, whatever that keyword is, just see if your business appears in that section, and you'll be able to see what the Google Ads listings are, because it will be denoted by a simple ad symbol, AD, and what that means is that's a Google Ads listing. So if your business is not there, it means that the businesses that are being shown there, they are potentially taking away customers from you. By keyword, I mean, like, for example, you might be a physiotherapist, or you might be a dentist based in Birmingham. So that would be a keyword, dentist in Birmingham. Or you could be operating a martial arts school. So type in martial arts near me, and so on. So these are the businesses that are taking away potential customers from you. Now, don't forget, getting your business listed within Google at a relatively small budget can be complicated. So, seek help from an expert who does this day in, day out, while you focus on what you're good at, in other words, your own business. Facebook ads. Now, Facebook ads, we also call it disruptive marketing. So what that means is that, people go into Facebook not to search for your products or services, but it's more just to see what people around, or the community, or their friends and families are doing. So what you're doing is, by showing an ad on Facebook, is you're technically disrupting their behavior. So the great thing about Facebook is that you can do something called interest-based targeting. So in other words, that, hey, if you're a mortgage broker, you could target people who are willing to, or who are in market for selling their homes, or they might have an interest in estate agencies or letting agencies, or you might have a service which is applicable to parents. So you might have an interest, or you might choose an interest called parents with children. Or maybe if you might be a therapist, so you might type in an interest called anxiety. Yeah, so anxiety could be an interest that you could target. So people with that interest will see your ads. And so that is absolutely brilliant for Facebook advertising, because with Facebook advertising you can also very much restrict where your ads are appearing geographically. Last but not least, local service ads. Now, local service ads, even though they've been around for a few years, they are still relatively new, and in places such as UK at the moment, they are only available for certain industries. Now, what local service ads do is that they allow you to pay Google, but on a per lead basis as opposed to per click basis. And the other thing is that in order for your business to be listed within the Google local service ad section, you need to have something called the Google Guarantee Badge. And what that essentially means is that you have to go through a process whereby Google review you, they review your business and so on, to make sure you're a genuine business and you're looking after your customers. So at the moment, if you are, say, based in the UK, and if you're in the home improvements industry, that is brilliant for you. But depending on which part of the world you're based in, you might like to check to see which industries local service ads are available for within your country. And again, creating a local service ad can get complicated. It's really easy to set up, but to get it to work properly, it could take some expertise. So seek for help for someone who might be doing this on a day-to-day type of basis. You'll get your ROI a lot quicker. So guys, feel free to subscribe to this channel, and if you have got any comments about local service ads, or what you're doing about marketing your business, whether it's Google Ads, or formerly known as AdWords, or SEO, what are the strategies that are working for you, and what sort of questions might you have which I can answer on this channel. Likewise, while at it, please download my Google Ads ebook. It's a fantastic book which shows it's power packed with information about what sort of things you need to do in order to set up a great Google Ads account right from day one. So download it, there will be a link below, or click on ajdunna.com/Google Guide. And guys, I hope to see you soon. Take care for now. Bye-bye.